Oh, I'm on the floor. The reason we're on the floor, and I might put this in at the start of the video, it's post-workout now, but Kev from Kontrolled Insanity has sent me a lot of stuff, which is very, very kind of him, and I love the boys at Kontrolled Insanity because they train mental. If you've seen some of their training videos, they train very, very, very hard. But let's have a little looky. I thought I'd open up on a video because it could be fun. And I haven't seen what he sent me. The package was so full it burst open. There was so much stuff inside. So it's like a little Christmas present, really, or a birthday present because it's my birthday next week. It's my birthday this time next week. So I'm getting old, man. I'm unk status. I'm 23. I don't know if I can open this. I might need scissors. Or is there a little... Here we go. So we've got, in this one, I think this is a tank, compression tank. This is nice. I think I'll be wearing this for some sort of arm day or something. Man, the quality on this is nuts. I don't own a lot of nice things. Most of my clothes are very cheap clothes from Kmart. And the nicer things I own are normally things that I'm sent. So I really appreciate this from Kevin. And this is a lot of stuff just to kind of give me. So I'm very, very thankful for that. I'll leave a link down to the Kontrolled Insanity shop down below. And if you guys want to check out any of their stuff, you can. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have a code or anything. Kevin literally just sent me this stuff because he's a really nice guy. I might actually stand up because my legs are tight. We'll stand up. Okay, in case you didn't see it before, on the floor we got the, I think it's a compression tank. I don't normally wear compression stuff, but for Kevin I'm going to have to make a bit of an exception, because some of the stuff's really nice. I'll probably wear this, not tomorrow because we got a rest day, but maybe for one of the sessions next week. Next up we've got jersey, I believe. These are big pieces, they're all in my size. It's hard for me to find stuff that fits, because I normally wear 4 or 5XL, so... We've got a, nice little jumper here. It is Aussie summer, but I've been training at night, so it's nice and cool anyway. This is nice, and again, man, again, it's just funny to me, because I don't own a lot of nice things, so whenever I get sent clothes by anyone, whether it be, Anabolic Apparel and David and the team there, or now Kontrolled Insanity and Kev, high quality clothes are just new to me, because a lot of my stuff is the, under $10 AUD, which is like $5 USD from Kmart. It's not the fanciest clothes in the world. Cool, now we've got the, I think this is the big baggy pump cover. I think is what this one is. Yeah. Oh, this is nice, man. This is... I just can't put into words how nice this stuff is, man. It makes me so happy. Man, it's gonna be sick to wear as well, especially given the setting of Strength House too. It's gonna be absolutely nuts. I want to go back to the gym so I can put it on. I would put it on now, but I'm disgusting and sweaty from the session, and I smell terrible, and I don't want to ruin the clothes before I even train in them. This is insane, man. It was just... He sent me so much stuff. I can't get over this. He sent me so much stuff. Kevin, I love you. This is nuts. Okay, I think this is another one of the pump covers or jumpers. This is nice, man. I just want to go back to the gym now so I can put them on. And again, if you guys like any of this stuff, I'm not affiliated with them. He's just sent me this, but I'll link them down below. Nice stuff. Really nice quality too. And the design's nice. The colors are all nice. Oh, this is awesome. This is literally like a birthday present to me because I turn... It's technically Sunday morning now because it's after midnight, but I turn 23 next Saturday. So 6 days, really. My last year as a junior competitor. Cool. We got another one of the jerseys. This one's in a brown instead of a green. Nice, man. Jumper. Yeah, other one was a jersey, I think, and this is the jumper, but so nice, bro. Kevin, I love you. This is very kind of you. This is not... You did not need to do this in the slightest. This is insanely kind of him. I'm going to have to wear this for some of the sessions next week. Cool. Got one last thing in here, which I think is a white singlet. There's the seal. A little bit of unpacking ASMR. We got the white tank, which is awesome, man. Nice compression tank. Maybe this is what maybe this is what we'll bench in next week, or we'll shoulder press in for my birthday. Show off the arms because they've grown a little bit. But this is sick, man. This is one of the biggest packages ever been sent, especially for a company that I'm not currently affiliated with. Thank you, Kevin. I love you. That was completely sick, and I'm going to be wearing a lot of that next week because I don't own a lot of clothes, let alone the ones that are this nice, just in terms of like fabric quality and everything. So, thanks again. Big shout out to Kontrolled Insanity and Kevin. I love you guys immensely, and if I ever get to come to the US, I would love to train with you guys because you guys train like animals, and I love people that train hard, and I love training with people that train hard. Okay, that's just something really stupid. I filmed my entire intro and my mic was muted, so sick. That's a waste of 10 minutes, I guess. And I got to make this quick because I am running late. It's now 6:20, and I was meant to be at the gym at 6:30, and it's like a 25-minute drive. So and I still have to eat. But basically, we'll do a speed recap of everything I just said that no one's going to be able to hear. Signed up for the powerlifting meet officially as of 30 minutes ago. That's in like 7 or 8 weeks as of today. Had a really bad day in the last video, but the session after I actually hit some deadlift PRs. I hit a 5-plate hook, which I've never hit more than 4 plates on hook, so very happy with that. 6 plates mixed grip, so no straps. We tried 6.5 plates, was just kind of tired and not mentally there because again I was dealing with some stuff in my personal life from the Wednesday session. Had a good rest day yesterday. I've been pumping carbs, pumping water. I feel really thick and full and round. So hopefully should be in a good spot to move something well today. I had a really good sleep last night. And most of what I just said in that last video is I'm very focused on shoulder pressing right now. Like psychologically, like all I'm thinking about is shoulder pressing. And I really want to get in a good flow state of just move the bar perfectly without thinking about it. Just, you know, mind switches off, let the body do the work kind of thing. Then we've got a rest day tomorrow, and we're back to normal training next week on the normal split. Got a back day Monday. Hit back. I might film that one actually because I didn't film it last week because it was my first back day back. Lat attachments are feeling pretty good after the tears, so pretty happy with that. We got the bodybuilding show in October. Prep will start 4 weeks after the powerlifting meet. I'm trying to push up to 270 pounds. I had a lot of people telling me I look really fat recently, especially in the face. I'm sorry, man. I'm pushing food because I'm trying to grow. It's not pretty. I've very frequently been sent DMs being like, "Hey, man, why didn't you stay shredded year round? Why didn't you stay in contest shape year round? Your engagement would be so much better. You do so much better as an influencer." I don't want to be an influencer. I want to be a high-ranking competitive bodybuilder. So I don't really care if I look pretty or not. I want to be strong and I want to grow muscle. And for me, that's a priority. And I like getting a little fat. I'm going to say it. I like eating donuts. I like eating burgers. I like having fat on my connective tissue. It makes me feel stronger. It gives me better workouts. I like feeling thick and full and round and carved up. I like feeling a little bloated. Makes me feel strong. Sorry. But if I want to look pretty, I would starve myself and be a runway model. I would not be a bodybuilder. So, and unfortunately for me, my face is the first thing to get fat, and it's the last thing to lose the fat. So, you know, that's life. But when you're pushing like over 1,000 grams of carb every single day, and a lot of water and everything else involved in bodybuilding, you're going to get a lot of face bloating and face fat. It's kind of unavoidable. But, you know, I'll look prettier and younger and everything when I lose like 20 pounds or 10 kilos when I diet for my show. So, look forward to that. It will come in like 6 months' time. And then I'll look nice and pretty for you guys again. But with that, because I've already filmed an entire fucking 10-minute intro with my mic off, I'm just going to go get to warming up on the shoulder press. I'm going to eat this food and we're going to go because I'm already running late. Probably going to have to leave the gym because it's going to close and have to finish the workout in another gym. But that's fine by me because I'm not fucking around this year. I'm here to make a statement and make progress and freak people out and be disgusting and be abnormal. And if that means going to 2 or 3 different gyms in a day because I have to, so be it. That's fine by me. I've got nothing else to do. All I do in my spare time is work out anyway. So with that, we're going to go, I'm also going to hit the rest of my chest workout that I didn't hit on Wednesday. So we'll do some incline chest press movements today, just machines, no barbells. But the main staple for today is the barbell shoulder press, which is what I want to get done at Strength House Gym before it closes. If I can do some machines there too, great. If not, we'll head to World Gym and we'll finish everything else at World Gym. That is fine by me, but I'm itching to see how strong I am because I'm very hydrated and very, very carved up. I feel very full. I'm actually kind of procrastinating eating right now because I still feel full. But get on 200 grams of carb in, probably just some bread and a protein shake, and then I'll have fruit juice in my pre-workout. And then the majority of my food's post-workout because I don't really have an appetite till I've trained anyway. So with that, let's start warming up on the shoulder press.
How much can you see with those shotting gun of yours?
How much can I see with these? What I'm seeing right now, Itachi, is you dead at my feet.
You see me dead, do you? My foolish little brother.
So this is the power of the Sharingan. No matter how hard a ninja trains, they could never surpass the Uchiha clan. Sasuke! You are the one who will become my new light! Come, my little brother! See my true transformation and finally be free from our clan's fate! I shall break loose from all the restrictions and free myself from all the constraints that bind me!
Slaughtered our whole clan. He was a rogue ninja and a member of the Akatsuki. He was despicable.
Each of us lives dependent and bound by our individual knowledge and our awareness. All that is what we call reality. However, both knowledge and awareness are equivocal. One's reality might be another's illusion.
He just couldn't bring himself to kill you. Do you understand what that means?
Forgive me, Sasuke, but this is it.
When a man learns to feel love, he must also bear the risk of feeling hate.
What makes you think you know anything about it? It's easy for you to talk. You have no idea. Maybe if I was to kill the most important people in your life, everyone who's ever met them, maybe then I could see. Because maybe then you'd have some idea how I feel.
lost in the prefectural qualifier. I'm just an unknown second year forward on that team.
I really wanted to win. No matter how much you knock on the door to someone's heart, in the end, you can't change them. Which is why you have to be the one to change yourself. When the world around you isn't following your plan, the only way to fix it is to fix you. If I can't see the light that leads to the goal, then I need to become the light. That version of myself is a memory. I don't need it anymore. I want to win. Now is the time to be reborn! Is to win with my goal! Objective.
Don't you see the universe matters more than your meaningless squabble?
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then tell me what has more meaning than your own strength. I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I have to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has stolen my honor. And his debts must be paid.
Kill him, Vegeta. Kill him.
I refuse!
What?
Your business with the Kai, it means nothing to me. Kakarot is my only objective.
Every fiber in your body I command you to destroy! Kill the Kai!
No! Get out of my head! I already told you! I will not be distracted from this anymore! I won't! It will take more than head games to stop me! You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps! It's
Okay. Weird little one today. Felt a little tricep dom when I was doing my shoulder press warm-ups, which is weird because I didn't train my triceps or chest properly this week. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe they didn't have enough time with blood flowing. They started to atrophy because it's been like 10 days since I last trained them. Misgrooved my 3.5 plate press on the warm-up. You probably would have seen I touched it too low to my chest here and then kind of compensated and recoiled and pressed forward as a result. And then my hip shot because my body was trying to compensate to get me back under the bar to correct the bar path. You know, you would have seen that I was like, oh, like, you know, head back, just thinking about, I messed that up so bad. Kind of put me in a bad headspace for the 140 attempt. But the thing that I think frustrates me more than that is when I went to try the 4 plates after the 3.5, the off the rack was perfect. It felt light in my hands, it was stable, my shoulders were stable, there was no shaking, just everything was there. But I had this thought in my head that was like, I can't picture myself, I can picture myself lowering it down to my chest, but I can't picture myself pressing it back over my head. Is that because I can't do it? No, I don't think that's the case. I think I just didn't back myself or believe in myself or in my own strength and ability to do that, which is what upsets me. I don't like leaving the gym knowing, if I lowered it down and pressed and failed, let's say worst case fail, like I get it down to my chest and I can't even get it an inch off my chest, I just, throw it forward. That's fine by me because at least I tried. The thought of loading up 4 plates, I could have loaded up 3 3/4 plates, 170, which is like 375 pounds. But I had the thought to myself, like I said at the start of the video, I'd rather fail the heavier weight. I'd rather fail 4 plates than 170, or 375 pounds. And I loaded it up with that confidence, and then, as I was setting up to film it and go into the set and everything, I was kind of looking at the weight, and that doubt just started to creep in, and I can't express, I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling of like, you would just weak, and not physically, because it's okay to be physically weak. There's nothing wrong with being physically weak, because you can just get stronger. But that mental weakness frustrates me. I just, that lingering feeling of you were a coward, like you were afraid of it, and you sold yourself short. You didn't back yourself, and you should have. And sometimes that's just an on the day thing. Sometimes you just wake up and you feel a little soft. You don't really want to be uncomfortable. And you don't want to. I had those thoughts of like it's heavy and it hurts and this and that. And I've been training for so long that I really don't let myself excuse a mental failure as it was a bad day. Physical failures and bad days happen all the time. That's always going to happen. You can't avoid that. But on a psychological level, with the weight of the ambitions I have in terms of strength and size, competitive bodybuilding, SBD goals in terms of like I want to bench heavy and I want to shoulder press heavy and squat and curl. Like I just want to be a strong bodybuilder. I don't like the idea of being a weak bodybuilder. I don't like the idea of having all this muscle and it's just for show. And to me, there's no better feeling in the world than hitting a PR, because it's the physical manifestation of my efforts. I have got a lot of negative feedback recently in terms of like overdoing it with my celebrations for PRs, but I was in a very bad spot this time last year, physically and mentally. I was like literally January this time last year, I was the worst shape I'd ever been. I was coming back from 2 serious, like high grade 2 quad tears, almost ruptured off the bone, a grade 2 pec tear that was almost ruptured off the bone, a grade 1 bicep, and just a whole bunch of injuries, and I was in a spot where I was like, shit, is my career over? Will the best I ever do be I hit a 150 bench for like 5 reps and tore it on the 5th rep, and I placed like 5th at a bodybuilding show, like a local state show, not even like a high level show. Is my career over at 21 before I've even had a chance to get my start? And I had such a brutal like 2020. The first, a lot of you guys would have come from the second half of 2024 where things kind of clicked back into place and I started to look really good again and get really strong, and I was just mentally and physically in a better spot with my life as a whole. But around this time last year, I was having thoughts where I was like, do I need to give up on bodybuilding? I'm not going to go too much into my personal life and what was going on there, but I wasn't in a good spot, and I was like, I might just have to give up on, I don't want to call them dreams, because dreams are dreams. I don't have dreams, I have goals, and I have ambitions. And I think calling them a dream undermines my ability to achieve them. But do I have to give up my goals and ambitions because I've just backed myself into a corner where I'm not going to be able to achieve what I want to achieve? And the only reason I didn't was, I don't know, to be honest with you. I was like I said in that other video, I was just like, I don't really care. As dumb as it seems, I was like, do I need to give up on bodybuilding and this and that? And I was just being dramatic, and I was like, do I need to give up on the gym? And I looked like shit, and I was fat, and I was inflamed. I had no abs, I had no shape, I had no structure, everything. I looked like shit. I've got photos, and even if I want to put them up, I look so fucking bad. I was weak, I had tears, I had constant tendon and joint pain because of the injuries. I was just falling apart, I had no money, and my living conditions were not great, and just everything was so unstable and uncertain. And the only reason why I didn't stop was I was like, I don't really fucking care. I could be sleeping in the gutter 365 nights out of the year, not eating and wasting away, entirely homeless and just on the brink of starvation and dehydration, and I would still be in a park doing chin-ups and push-ups and pull-ups and squats and running and doing some sort of physical exercise because I love to work out. And that realization made me be like, well, fuck everything else, I don't care, I'm just going to keep training. And, you know, I kind of got a bit of stuff together, and I got organized, and I started getting my life back on track, and I bounced back from a lot of bad things, and I got back in shape, and I started getting stronger, and I started to build this momentum. But the reason why the PRs mean so much to me is because it's so meaningful to me when I can show myself that I'm still capable of achieving these massive feats and these huge improvements coming back from such a bad spot in such a short amount of time. And there was a period where I felt like that time in my life where things were really bad and I wasn't making progress was time wasted, where I had a period where for 3 months I was like, you know, if I'd never ended up in that position and I'd done things differently, would I be in an even better spot now? Would I be benching 5-6 plates? You know, and I stopped looking at it in such a negative sense and saw it more as a learning curve. You know, it's better it happened there and I got out of that position when I did than I'm 40 and still in the exact same position. So I don't even like to see it in a negative connotation now where I think, oh, but I could have been so much better now because I still have so much time to get better. But those PRs mean so much to me, and you'll always see me go ballistic regardless of anything else. Because it's a celebration of my ability to overcome the worst of circumstances and continually improve. And then a celebration of my ability to, even whilst having made such huge improvements and being in a position where most people would stop making the improvements because they become content or they hit like a plateau or a wall of some sort, whether it's physical or psychological, I'm able to continually keep surpassing that and pushing myself. And to me, that's a manifestation of how much I love what I do and how much I love training. And it means so much to me. Every PR means so much to me. I'm one of those guys where you could hit half a plate on the bench press, and if you get excited and yell, I'm going to get excited and yell with you because I understand how much that means. I know what that 1 plate bench for the first time means. I know what that 2 plates for the first time means. That 3 plates, 4 plates, 5 plates, 10 plates, whatever it might be. I don't care if it's because you did a 20 kilo bicep curl for 1 rep with shitty form. I don't care if it's that you did your first chin up. I don't care if it's that you went your first week in the full gym, like first week in the gym without skipping a session. I don't care if it's that you hit a new low or a new high in body weight. I don't care if you had to do the ugliest squat in the world, but to you it's progress, and you get excited. I'm going to get excited with you because I know how much that means and how much that can mean to people. And you know, anyone that ever gets upset at me for the way I act around PRs or events in my life where I get very excited and celebrate, it's just because they don't understand how much it means to me, and that's okay. I don't expect them to because I'm never going to be openly public about things in my private life. I don't think it's appropriate. But there's always going to be things with me that I carry that other people that don't, that, are going to make some of these events more impactful and more important to me. And I get very frustrated on days like today where it wasn't even a physical thing, it was a mental thing, because I know that I'm capable of more. I don't want you guys seeing it as I'm talking down to myself, or I'm being, I'm undermining myself. It's not negative in the sense of I'm looking down at myself. It's negative in the sense of I'm looking up at myself, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I should be able to do. And I know people think I'm greedy and hungry with PRs, and I'm it's getting too strong and too fast, and so you're going to crash and burn. But I have expectations for myself that I know I'm capable of meeting, and I will meet them. And the brutal reality is most people are dramatic. I've torn things, I've snapped things, I've fucking destroyed joints, I've gotten sick, and I've had setbacks, and you just come back stronger. When I tore my pec benching 150 kilograms, 330 pounds for 5 or 6 reps or whatever it was, I had a choice, which is you heal and you don't bench ever again, or you come back and you hit 4 plates. And then I hit 4 plates. And then I was like, I hit 4 plates, and I was like, I don't know if I want to keep benching because I hit 4 plates. Who the fuck cares? And then I was like, no, but I want more, and I know I can do more. And I hit 200, and I was like, 200 was really huge. And then I hit 200 again. And I was like, no, 200 is not the end of the line. I know I can, there's more there. There's a lot more there. I think I'm capable of 300. I think I'm capable of 350 kilograms. I think in my mind, there's not a single thing I'm not capable of. So it upsets me when I go into a lift and I think I'm not capable of something. Because I know I am. And I don't like that doubt, that I've let myself get in my own head like that. But it's okay, because like I always say, there's next week, and I'll come back next week, and I'll try it again. And maybe next week I'll fail 4 plates. And it's going to suck, and I'm going to be a little sad, and then I'll come back a week or 2 later, and I'll hit it. And then a month after that, I'll hit 190, and then I'll hit 200 kilos on overhead press. What 22-year-old's hitting 200 kilos on overhead press? I can name, like, one of them, and it's Dima. And that guy's not human, so we don't count him. But, you know, in my mind, I refuse to set these limitations on myself. So whenever whenever I'm not confident in my ability, or I undermine myself like that, and I have those negative thoughts, it upsets me. Because I've let myself down for no particular reason at all. But it's okay, because all it is it means I'm going to be very motivated for the next week, and I'm going to do something amazing next week. I don't know what it is yet, but I know I'm going to come back twice as strong from that little mental setback today. I might squat 300, or I might bench 210 after failing it fucking 4 times. I might shoulder press 4 plates or 170. I'm going to PR something nuts next week. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to come back because I'm so motivated to redeem myself from this mental fail. And I've made up my mind that there is no room for failure after that today. And I am absolutely set on that I will not let myself down like that again. On a mental level. Physical's fine. Physical, we can always get stronger, we can always get bigger. But on a mental level, there is no excuse. There is no excuse to let myself down like that, and I will not let that happen again. Rest of the session was fine. Went to World Gym because Strength House closed. I know Joel is working on making Strength House 24/7. He's just in the process of that. So in the meantime, I will still be using World Gym once Strength House is closed. If I have to use 2 gyms in one day, so be it. Went to do a little bit of pressing. Tendons were a little tender in the chest. Probably from the heavy bench the other day in the mist groove, and the shoulder press. Went to do jam press, went to do 3 plates, became more of a close grip bench press. That garbage barbell at World Gym just hurts my joints, to be honest with you. Backed off with 2 plates, was a lot more comfortable. I think anything over 3 plates and those really generic, cheap, commercial barbells just isn't comfortable for me. Did some biceps, did some triceps, it was pretty chill. You know, some lateral raises, some reverse flies. Don't need too much volume for my shoulders right now. And then we hit a little bit of posing, and now we're home. But I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm not sure. I might film a back day next because we haven't got to do one of those in a while because of the injury. But again, hey, look at that. I came back for another injury, so who cares? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Camera's about to die, so I've got to wrap this up. Yeah, shout out again. Massive thanks to Kevin for the clothes from Kontrolled Insanity. I really appreciate his support, and he's a lovely dude, and the brand is amazing, and all the guys on their team are amazing. They're all very passionate guys. They all work very hard, and if I can make it to the US, I would love to train with them and get some clips with them, because I love people that train hard and are passionate about it the same way I am. Still with Anabolic Apparel. If you like Anabolic Apparel's clothes, you can use code MATT, link down below. I'm not affiliated with Kontrolled Insanity, but I'll link down there much below if there was anything you saw that Kevin sent me that you like. Emerald Labs, code MATT with them. I have also just partnered with HTLT, Greg Doucette supplement line. So if you're outside of Australia, like in the US, and you order supplements that I endorse and support me, there's a link down to HTLT below. I've got some of their stuff on the way as well. In my mind, the quality assurance and quality control is just as good as Emerald Labs, and they're also one of the best supplement companies in the game right now, and I trust them dearly. So code MATT with all of those. It does support me, and you get to save some money, and I really do appreciate that. You know, whenever you guys send me photos of you using my code and stuff, I'm very, very grateful. If you want to work with me as a coach, you can apply for coaching down below. I don't work with everyone, but if I do get back to you, we'll have a chat, set some goals, and basically get started. I do only want to work with serious people. Again, I see myself as an athlete and nothing less, and I see all of my athletes as athletes and nothing less, and I hold them to that standard. I don't like to be fed excuses. I like people that work hard, like I said before. But again, if you did enjoy, like and subscribe, leave me a little comment. I have actually formally signed up for the powerlifting meet, so that is locked in. I think that's 7 or 8 weeks from today. So maybe we'll have an SBD day coming soon, maybe next weekend, a little trial run. But yeah, other than that, I do hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you have a great weekend, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.